Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon and welcome, everybody. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is well. I hope you can all hear me. I am struggling to see comments for some reason. So please, can you let me know if you can hear me okay? And if there are, if there are anybody here. So welcome. This is a public live. Normally, I only do private ones for my channel members. So today we are doing public. We are doing public readings today. So I do hope that you can all hear me okay, because my StreamYard is not giving me chats. I am not seeing the chats, but then that's okay, because what I'll do is I'll just do it this way. Hold a second. Hold a second, bear with me. Thank you, Kabesh. Thank you, Tracy and Kabesh, saying that they can hear me. You guys know I always get into a panic, like, oh my gosh, nobody can hear me, nobody can hear me. And I don't know why. What is StreamYard? I just want to see if I can figure out why I can't see comments. StreamYard seems to be having challenges. Mandy, hello. Lee, hello. Kabesh and Tracy, hello. Akil, hello. And Tracy Spriggs, hello, hello, hello. Let me say hello to everybody before I get too involved. Right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to push that away. And hopefully it's going to work. Right, so this means I can't put chats up on the screen like I usually do, because StreamYard doesn't want me to see the live chat. So I do apologize for that. But I am going to do my best to try and coordinate who I'm talking to and what I'm actually doing. So my channel members know how this works. Basically, you pop a question into the chat below. Because I'm doing public, because I am hoping we're going to get a whole bunch of people coming in, I'm not going to promise a reading for everybody, okay? Because that then we're just probably never going to get out of here, and I'll never get to eat or sleep or do anything else. So we're not going to promise a reading for everybody. I am, as much as possible, going to try and get everybody at least a single card reading. I do have my deck on the table here in front of me. But what I'm really wanting to do is to try and get through as many as possible. So everybody's just going to get a one card reading. So please pop a question into the chat. Type something into the chat, ask a question. The more specific the question, the better the answer. And what else do I need to say? Please, everybody, if you do see any kind of comment of a person that we don't really want to know, or we don't really want their comment, if there's anything inappropriate, I don't have any moderators. So you'd have to let me know so that I can deal with it. And if you need to get hold of me, I think if you put my name in all caps, or if you tag me in the comments, just so that I can see it, that would be amazing. Right, so Kubesh was first, and Kubesh all the way from Australia. Hello and welcome, my darling. Tracy B, hello, hello. Akil, I said hello to you. Tracy Spriggs says, what a nice surprise. I will draw cards in a second, my darling. Lee, hello. Mandy, I love to see all my channel members. It's so nice to see all my channel members. You guys are amazing. Elf van Rensburg, hello and welcome. Diane Gomez, hello and welcome to you too. Lorraine Graham, hello. Nice to see you. I hope you are awesome. Elaine Kutsia, hello, darling. Nice to see you. Sue Bolton also. Hello, stranger. Hello, stranger. How are you doing? I hope you are well. Tiara, like, is this the collection of old students? Is this the gathering place of old students? A gathering place of all my old students. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Okay. And Shannon, oh, I haven't seen and spoken to you in such a long time, my darling. How are you? I hope you are well as well. I wish my StreamYard would fix itself, but it's not going to. All right, so Sue Bolton says, yes, all the bullies. I don't know about that. I think you guys are all so young and fabulous. So young and fabulous. So, friends, the deck I have on my table here in front of me is my all-time favorite. This is a tarot deck. It is the standard Rider-Waite-Smith, but this edition was created by Conrad Stein. So he's called it the Coleman Smith Tarot, the CS Tarot, and it is just my favorite. I love the coloration. I love the cardstock. I love everything that he's done about it. You know, well, I have a few, but one of my favorite crystals is Labradorite, and the way he's done this background just always reminds me of Labradorite. I did see this one. I mean, how gorgeous is that? How gorgeous. So I used it this morning for my daily picker, my daily card reading. So I thought I had it on my table. And then I had a 1:30 client who had to postpone. So I had time on my hands. And I thought, well, should I do admin? Should I do admin or should I come play? And I think you can take a guess as to what won. Playing always wins over everything. Playing always wins over everything. It is indeed, Tracy Spriggs says it's a sign for all my new students that this is where they need to be, that they need to be learning tarot. But this is the issue too, Tracy Spriggs, is that all of my past students shouldn't need to come onto one of my lives to get a reading. You should be able to do for yourself. I'm teasing. I am just teasing. All right, so Tracy Spriggs, let's do a reading for you. Let's draw a card for you, my darling. So you didn't ask a question. You just said, could you have a card? So I'm going to say message for Tracy Spriggs. I can never pick up that last one. Message for Tracy Spriggs. What does Tracy need to know? Anything important, relevant, and significant for Tracy, please. Can never pick up those last ones. Right, let's see what we get for you. Okay, Tracy, you have got the Chariot. So, Tracy, the Chariot is saying to you, focus on your destination. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on where you're going. Focus on what you hope to achieve. Because if you take your eye off the prize, even for a brief minute, you're going to find yourself deviating away from the course. The Chariot is also saying to you, Tracy Spriggs, that there is progress and there is movement and there is forward motion that is taking place for you. So acknowledge that. Because, you know, sometimes we're so used to expecting things to go wrong or not seeing the beauty that we actually forget to acknowledge the success that we are actually experiencing. And that's exactly what this Chariot card is saying to you, Tracy. Acknowledge how far you've come, acknowledge all that you have achieved and accomplished already, and just keep your eye on that prize and keep moving forward, and everything's going to be fantastic. All right. Much love and blessings to you, Tracy Spriggs. Okay, I am battling to keep up with the chat. Oh, we've got Jennifer's come in. Hello. Tracy Devine has come in. Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Pop a question into the chat, and if I'm drawn to you, I will absolutely do a card reading for you. Okay. Akil, I'm going to do yours. Akil says, can I have a reading on career, please? Do you see any new job opportunities in the near future? All right. So, Akil, we're just doing a single card reading. Let's do a single card reading for you and see if new job opportunity for you in the near future. Okay, cards are shuffled, Akil. Let's cut the deck. And your card is the Knight of Swords. So I love that for you, Akil. A Knight of Swords is really, really positive. The Knight of Swords is saying there's progress, there's movement, there's advantage, there's all of those kind of things, which is really, really great. The Knight of Swords is saying to you that things are going to happen quite quickly. So, Akil, your question was, do I see any new opportunities for you in the near future? Absolutely. I'm also going to say to you that this is telling you in the near future, okay? So it's not like you have to wait 3, 6, 9 months. This is going to happen for you quite quickly, quite soon, which is really, really good. And it's gonna project you forward quite a bit. So you're not going to have a situation where there's going to be a job offer and then you have to wait 2 months before you start. This is going to be like get a job offer on the Tuesday and start working on the Wednesday. It's going to be quite quick. So prepare yourself and be ready for quick action. Okay. Good luck. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay. I'm looking for chats. So Tracy Spriggs says, wow, yes, charge ahead for sure. And I need movement, need change. Change is always good. Change is always good. Right, Mandy, my darling, hello and welcome. I'm doing you next. Is there any possibility of business opportunities for you in 2024? Let's have a look, Mandy. Business opportunities for you in 2024. Let's see, for Mandy. Business opportunities for Mandy in 2024. Right, cards are shuffled. You are welcome, Akil. You are very welcome. Mandy, your card is the Empress. So this is an interesting one, Mandy, right? This one's very interesting because the Empress isn't about an opportunity that she finds, that she picks up and that she goes with. An Empress is about the opportunity that you create for yourself. So, Mandy, in answer to your question, and I've lost it amongst the chat, blah, 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 there it is, possibility of business opportunities. This is telling you, yes, absolutely, 100%. Yes, there is possibility of business opportunities, but it's ones that you are going to have to take from the ground. So in other words, it's an idea that you have that you need to bring to life, that you need to nurture, that you need to raise, that you need to take care of, and that will develop into what it needs to be. So this is not just about finding an established something. This is about you bringing yourself forward and establishing yourself and creating something for yourself. But it's an idea, it's something that you take from an idea and you bring it to life. All right. Lots of love and blessings to you, Mandy. Lots of love and blessings to you. Okay, so right, let's see who is next. Who is next while I shuffle the cards? Blum, blum, blum. Okay, I'm just looking at my members to see Lee. Okay, I've got a question for you, Lee. Right, so Lee says, now Lee, you've got 2 questions. I'm only going to do one. So do you want me to do your first question or your second question? Tell me, Lee, question 1 or question 2? Tell me quick. Lee, question 1 or question 2? Because you're only getting 1 today. 1 card, 1 question. What is it? Mandy says, interesting indeed. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, my darling. And Lee says they're all the same. Oh, I didn't even read the questions, you see. And she says question 1. All right. Oh, I see. You just split 1 question into 2 pieces. I get it now. I'm a bit slow. So Lee says, right, question, or the first part of her question. I have been seeing my ex. We both know it won't last. We do indeed. My aim was to feel empowered, to explore feminine energy and networking. We have not been speaking. I'm going on to your part 2 since Saturday, but I'm not giving up control to reach out first. Am I being hidden or lied to about the home situation, and will he contact me, or should I close it off? All right. So I'm gonna abbreviate all of that, Lee, into what's going on between you and your ex. Just as simple as that. What is going on between Lee and her ex? Right. Shuffle. Walk away, darling. I'm sorry, walk away. This is saying to you, if we have a look at what we've got over here, it's the 8 of Cups. Turned its back, it's walking away. He has done, he, she, it, them, they, whatever it is, they have done everything in their power. They have done everything they can. This is saying that you have done everything you can to make it work, to find common ground, to figure something out. But there's always something short. There's always something missing. There's always something lacking. And this is Spirit saying to you, Lee, that it's not worth it. No matter how many times you reassemble, no matter how many times you build, no matter how many times you restructure the situation, it's just never going to be what you want, what you need, and what you hope. So, you know what? Sometimes in life, it's admitting defeat, admitting that, okay, you know what? I tried, been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and now it's time to move on from there. All right. Lots of love to you, Lee. Yeah, we knew it was temporary. We knew it was temporary. So you are so welcome, Lee. You are so welcome. All right. Lorraine Graham, it's your turn. Lorraine Graham. I just read your name and I can't find it. There. Please can you let me know if my second daughter will be okay after what she has been through lately. All right. So Lorraine Graham's second daughter, will she be okay after her recent experience? Let's see. Lorraine Graham's second daughter be okay after her recent experience. Okay. Right, so Lorraine, the card that we have, oh, I like that. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Pentacles, Lorraine, and the 6 of Pentacles is the card of helping another person. So there's a couple of ways that we can read this. Obviously, I don't know the situation behind your daughter. I don't know what has happened there or anything like that. But I'm going to say to you here that, you know, maybe she was just trying to help somebody. She was trying to help a person and she got taken advantage of. Because sometimes in life, when we offer help and when we try and be there for others and we try and be supportive of others, you know, what we're offering is not necessarily what they need. I also do want to say to you, in answer to your question, will your daughter be okay? This is saying to you that she is going to be okay, but it's not something that she can get through, overcome on her own. She needs to accept help. Okay, so I'm going to say to you that these 2 people at the bottom here who are asking for help represent your daughter, and there is somebody that's going to come along, somebody who's going to be very, very methodical in their approach, very methodical in the way that they handle the situation, and they're going to offer help. But we also need to understand that at first it may seem like that the help that they're offering and the help that they're giving isn't quite matching what your daughter's looking for, because right now she probably doesn't know exactly what help she needs. So it's about trusting the process. It's about trusting the help that's being offered. But is she going to be okay? She absolutely is. But she also needs to work through this with another person. It's not something that she should be trying to tackle on her own. All right. Much love and many blessings to you, Lorraine, and to your daughter as well. Lorraine, if you want to, I have always close on hand, I'm showing you a black book on a black background, just so that you can see that it is a book. I have a book, and this is a fairly new one that I've just started. It's book number 14. It's a healing book. So if you privately later send me your daughter's name, I will add her into the healing book, and then she can receive daily healing, just to give extra energy and to assist her wherever she may need the help. Okay, wherever she may need the help. Right. So for those of you who are just coming in, please pop a question into the chat. I'm not promising a reading for everybody, but I'm going to try my best to do as many as possible. And the more detailed the question, the more detailed the answer will be. Okay. One card reading for everybody. If you want something a little bit more than that, you're welcome to pop a donation, and then I will do a bigger reading for you if you do that for me. Right. Okie dokie. I'm just looking to see if I have missed anybody coming in or missed any interesting questions. Right, Kabesh. Now it must be so late for you. Am I getting my date and time wrong? So Kabesh is from Australia, so she's connecting with us from Australia. I imagine you should be asleep. Like, I don't know what the time is, but I imagine that you should be asleep right now. So Kabesh, if you are still here, I am going to do your general message. So Kabesh says, please, may I have a general message, please? All right, Kabesh, let's see what we get for you. What does Kabesh need to hear today? Message for Kabesh, please. Anything that Kabesh needs to hear today, please, Spirit. Right. I love shuffling these cards. They shuffle so beautifully. Okay, Kabesh, your message is, or rest. You see, you should be sleeping. Oh, that is too funny. Kabesh, you should be sleeping. All right. So, Kabesh, we've got the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about rest. It's about recuperation. It's about healing. It's about giving yourself the time that you need to just recharge your batteries, to get to where you need. Now is not the time to be rushing into anything. Now is not the time to be driving forward and trying to perform miracles. Okay. That is not what now is. Now is a time about replenishing your energies, gathering yourself, finding your feet, and do all of those kind of things. That is what is in store for you right now. So I know you've literally just arrived in a new country, and there's a lot to do: finding a home, getting the kids settled, getting yourself settled, waiting for your luggage, you know what I mean, your stuff to arrive. So there is a lot going on, and I know you, and, and you want to have everything, spick and span and perfect and in good, situation quickly. But this card is telling you, take your time, acclimatize, adjust, get used to your new environment, your new world, your new home, your new everything, before you feel this kind of nagging urgency to get on with things. Just rest and take it easy, my darling. When the time is right, you will need a lot of energy to jump ahead. So in the meantime, take your time, chill, enjoy, relax, pretend like you're on holiday for a bit. Okay, pretend like you're on holiday for a bit. Sending you so much love and blessings, my darling. Lorraine says, thanks, Rene. Hits the nail on the head. She is having therapy, and I'm encouraging her to continue, as it's going to be a long road. Exactly. And you know what? Like, possibly if you say she's already having therapy, she might be thinking that the therapy is not helping. She might be thinking that the therapy is not accomplishing what she wants. And that's why it was saying, she needs to stick it through, even though it doesn't seem like it's what the help that she wants or the help that she needs to persevere through. She'll be absolutely fine. All right. So much love to you. Okay. Let's see who's next. Jennifer Carolyn. Hello and welcome, Jennifer Carolyn. Will your financial situation improve this year, and is employment on the cards? Let's see. Jennifer Carolyn, let's have a look and see. Will your financial situation improve, and is employment on the cards for you? So message around finances for Jennifer Carolyn. Let's see what we get. Okay. So, Jennifer, we have got for you. So you know what, my darling, it's going to be a long, hard, difficult road. I'm just going to pull that Band-Aid right off right quickly. This is the card of not having. This is the card of going without. This is the card of suffering, and specifically financial suffering. So I am going to say to you, even if there is a job offer, because I do believe that that's what the window is representing. The window is representing a job offer for you. But sometimes we can't see the gift that's right in front of our face because maybe it's clouded by, newspaper and not in pretty, present wrapping. But even if you do get a job offer, even if something new comes through for you, even if there is a fantastic opportunity that arrives today, it's going to take a while before your financial situation improves because obviously things have got really difficult for you. I'm sorry about that. So I am going to say to you that things will improve. But it is going to take a little bit of time, Jennifer. Don't give up, though. And I'm also going to say to you, the good old-fashioned cliche of don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So if a job opportunity presents, and even if, again, it's not fabulous, it's not wonderful, it's not quite what you wanted, take it because something is better than nothing at this stage. But even once you do start working, even once you do start getting a regular income, it's going to take a little bit of time before your finances improve. But I also want to say that there is an element of stubbornness, okay? There is an element of stubbornness, like maybe you're waiting for the perfect job, or maybe you're waiting for a particular kind of position. And this is Spirit saying to you, take whatever is available and learn how to make the best of that is offered to you. All right. Much love and many blessings to you. Much love and many blessings to you. Okay, that's for Jennifer. Lani is in the house. Hello, Lani. It's nice to see you. I hope you are well. If you have a question, pop it in the chat and let's have some fun. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. I am drinking tea probably for the first time in, I don't know, a very long time. I haven't had tea in ages. Okay. You are welcome, Jennifer. You are welcome. Sue Bolton. Sue Bolton, I see your question. I love your question. But it's a typical Sue question, isn't it? Hello, Sue. I hope you are well, my darling. It's so nice to see you. So Sue asks, my question is simple. Who am I? You know what? And Sue has done my tarot class, so she knows that simple questions get simple answers. And even though your question is only 3 words, it's not really a simple question, is it? I love it. So Sue is saying, who am I? Who am I? So I am asking the cards, who is Sue? What does Sue need to know today to help her understand who she is? Okay, Sue, cards are shuffled. Cards are shuffled. Let's cut the deck. One card, Sue, one card that is going to depict and describe all of who you are, if only. Oh, look at you. Like, I mean, come on. Can I just mic drop? Can I just mic drop, Sue? Like King of Wands. Of course you are. So, Sue, King of Wands. Now, what I'm noticing, right, in this particular King of Wands, the first thing I'm noticing is the fact that his head is turned. The fact that he's not looking at us straight on, he's observing off to the side. Okay, we can see that. We know that King is power. We know that King is control and dominance. We know that King is assertive. We know that the King has power and status and, all of those kind of glorious things with him. And being the King of Wands, he's about the action and about the doing. So in answer to your question, Sue, who are you? Well, you are somebody who is very much in control of your life. You are somebody who is very much aware of what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, how it needs to be done, structure and routine and, getting things done and achieving things is your jam, is your thing, is the thing that makes you happy and all the rest of it. But the fact that the head is turned off to the side is telling you that you're not focusing on that. You're focusing on everything else around you. You're not focusing inward. You're not focusing on yourself. You're not focusing at yourself. Okay. So I do think King of Wands is an interesting one for you. So it's saying that you are powerful, that you are strong, you are amazing, you are dynamic, you are fabulous, I can carry on with all the positives. But the truth of the matter is the fact that the head is off to the side means that you are distracted by something else that's going on and you're not focusing on the self. So you're very good at dealing with other things and other people and other situations. But when it comes to the self, which is why you don't know who you are, because you're not looking. Because you're not looking, because you're not paying attention to the self. It's interesting. That is very interesting. So, Sue, my darling, I do hope that answers your question and gives you a little bit of clarity, a little bit of guidance. Sue says 100%. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, absolutely love it. Michelle Motz, did I say hello to you when you came in? I don't think I did. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. So let's see Michelle's question. Please, can I have a general message? All right. So Michelle's asking for a general message. So what does Michelle need to know today? What is important, relevant, and significant for Michelle today? What does Michelle need to know? Let's just get these cards shuffled. I hope you are well, Michelle. All right. Let's cut the deck and let's draw a card. So, Michelle, your question, if I can find it, was just a general message. And your general message is to feel your feelings, my darling. That's the first thing I get. So, Five of Cups is often not a fabulous card, right? Because you can see that there is sadness, there is disappointment. He's got his hunched shoulders. He's got his head down, and just feeling a little bit sorrowful, a little bit mournful, a little bit sad, a little bit introspective, if I can put it that way. And if we look at the artwork, right, there is home, there is town, there is city, however you want to call it. We have a river, there is a little bridge, and he has crawled over the bridge, walked over the bridge to get to where he is. And he's arrived over here at the things that he thought were amazing and fabulous and wonderful. And it turns out that they're not so amazing, fabulous, and wonderful. So there's this initial disappointment. There is this initial sadness. And sometimes we all human beings, we all tend to do this. We tend to get our hopes up. We tend to get so excited about the potential of something. And as we get closer and closer to it, suddenly we realize it's not working out quite the way we expected. So we immediately start expecting challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge. And the disappointment seems to sort of just smother us. The Five of Cups is the card of initial disappointment. And notice I keep putting in the word initial. Why? Because behind him stand two beautiful cups that are still fully functional, fully fabulous, fully amazing, and fully fantastic, right? But if we allow things that have gone wrong, if we allow things that haven't quite worked out as they should have to pull us down, to affect us, we're never going to get out of the cycle. Then we become in this kind of, this perpetual feeling of chaos and disappointment and all the rest of it. So the message for you, Michelle, you asked for just a general message, a spirit saying to you that not everything goes according to plan every single time, that life sometimes does have these disappointments. It's what we do at the time of that disappointment that matters. Are you going to allow yourself to get so sucked into that chaos, so sucked into that disappointment where suddenly you can't see any good anywhere? Or are you going to say, okay, so that hasn't worked. Let me look around and let me find alternate sources that could possibly bring happiness and accept that? Or are you just going to keep looking at what you have in front of you and going, oh, I'm not happy, I'm not happy, I'm not happy? Or are you going to say, hold a second, there is a plan B, there is an alternate. And maybe, yes, I am adjusting my expectations, I'm adjusting the things, but if I adjust, maybe I won't be so disappointed. So, Michelle, what's not going right in your life at the moment? What is not working out for you at the moment? What is causing you pain and destruction at the moment? Are you focusing on that, or are you able to pull yourself out of that and to look at a couple of other things around you? Because you might find that there are reasons to celebrate. There are reasons to be happy, to be grateful, to be thankful, and that can shift you out of your current predicament. All right. Much love and blessings to you, Michelle. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Tiara, hello, 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 hello. I saw you come in. Did you ask a question? Did I skip you? Did I miss you? I'm scrolling up. Right. Will my new venture be successful? Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. Will your new venture be successful, my darling? Will your new venture be successful? Okay, Tiara's venture. Will it be successful? Will it work out okay? Will the new venture? I'm excited about a new venture for you. Like, as I'm shuffling, I'm getting excited. I don't know what the new venture is because I haven't had an update, but I am excited about the new venture. Let's see. Will your new venture be successful? Your card is, again, you don't need me to tell you what this means because you've done my class. You know what this means. This means, of course, yes. And you know what? Put your trophies out and celebrate. Put your trophies out and be proud. Put your, I forget his name now. What's his name? Come on, everybody. What's his name? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? And my mind has just gone completely blank. Anyway, I want to say Patrick Swayze, but that's not who he is. What's his name? Come on. What's his name? You all know it. You all know it. Anyway, I'm digressing. John Travolta. That's the one, John Travolta. Put your John Travolta. Thanks, Tracy B. Put your John Travolta face on and be proud. Shoulders out, well, chest out, arms on the hips, and just be proud. So, my darling Tiara, the answer to your question is, will your new venture be successful? Absolutely yes. But I do think you have to show off a little bit, okay? I do think you have to put that strong chin out. Put your John Travolta chin on, just stick it out into the world and show everybody who you are. Show everybody what you're made of. Don't let anybody diminish your light. Okay, don't let anybody or anything diminish your light, because you are amazing and this venture is going to be successful. But you do have to brag a little bit. You do have to show off a little bit. You do have to maybe, and I'm just thinking now that maybe this is more about the marketing aspect. Okay, because like I know we don't like to put ourselves out there. We don't like to stand on a soapbox, or we don't like people to look at us and attract attention to ourselves. But maybe that's exactly what this is saying to you. Maybe your Nine of Cups is telling you to be proud, to be bold, but to put yourself out there to be seen. Because the only way that your new business venture is going to be successful is if you're actually standing out there ready to be seen and acknowledged. Okay, I just lost the chat completely. My hands are here. I'm not doing anything, and the chat has vanished. Completely and utterly vanished. Why? Restore chat. Okay. Right, chat has been returned. Oh my gosh, can it be such a challenge just to operate a live stream? Pop out chat. Thank you. You go away. All right. So, my darling, I hope that helps you. I hope that message gives you the inspiration and the guidance that you need. Your business venture is going to be a success, but you do need to put yourself out there. You do need to make sure that people can see you, that people can hear you, that people know about you. Because if you're staying quiet and hiding in the background, the business venture cannot be successful. This is about you bragging, showing off, and putting your stuff out there. All right. Much love and blessings to you, my darling. Okay, so Michelle says 100%. Definitely are reasons. Okay, so you understand that message. That's perfect, Michelle. That is perfect. Okay, right. Lani, I see your question. Let's do yours. You're probably multitasking and being at work at the moment while you are listening to me. So Lani says, if you're still reading, I am. What do I need to know? All right, so Lani, let's have a look. What does Lani need to know? Message for Lani, please. What does Lani need to know? What is important, relevant, and significant for Lani to know right now? Okay, Lani, your card is dum drum roll, please. Well, you've got the Knight of Wands. This is interesting, Lani. So, Knight of Wands is about busy. Knight of Wands is about achieving things, getting things done, about moving forward with passion and enthusiasm and excitement and all of those kind of things. And I seem to remember, was it yesterday? Was it yesterday that I saw on Facebook that you've got a new kind of partnership going, all right? A new kind of something happening. And I don't know what your question was, right? I mean, because you just said there, what do you need to know? So I don't know if you were thinking about that, or if you were thinking about something else when you post. But I am going to say to you with the Knight of Wands, though, that, we have to be enthusiastic. We have to be excited. We have to keep moving. It doesn't matter how difficult and challenging and hard and obscure life gets. We have to keep progressing. We have to keep moving forward, because it's the only way that you are going to experience success is if you keep trudging along. But the Knight of Wands, he does it with passion and enthusiasm and excitement and creativity and, all of those kind of things. But he also, I am going to say to you though, and I wish I could come up with different words, because I feel like my words are going to come across a bit harshly, because as fabulous as our Knight of Wands is, as smart and amazing and wonderful as he is, he can only do what he can do. Okay. So, but he doesn't really know his limitations. He thinks he's invincible. He thinks he can literally do anything. Okay. But what he forgets is that there are people above him who are using him as a bit of a puppet to get their stuff done for themselves. So I want to say to you that, the Knight of Wands is maybe saying to you, Lani, that, you need to not only be the one doing the things with excitement and enthusiasm and passion and blah, 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 but you also need to recognize that you're not just the puppet, that you are actually the master, puppet and the puppet master, okay? Because I think for a long time now, you've sort of just been going through the motions, doing your best, yes, but there's still been somebody else behind you, above you, around you that's been driving, telling you where, when, what, and how. And I want to say to you with this Knight of Wands, I feel as if it's time for you to take your power back. Now, what's interesting, when you look at a card with your eyes, so when I put a card in front of my face and I look at the card directly, we see the card. But when you look at a card through a computer monitor, it's actually quite interesting how you see such different things. Because when I first put this card down, when I first saw which it was, I just had the standard kind of Knight of Wands stuff come through. But while it's been on the table and I've been talking to you, his face is just like the what's the word I'm looking for? The I have no words today. The expression, the expression on his face is something I've not paid attention to before, and it's something that is really standing out to me, because he doesn't look enthusiastic, he doesn't look motivated, he doesn't look like he's on top of the world and loving it. He actually looks a little bit almost afraid. Can I say that? Like, he looks a little bit mournful, he looks a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive even. So his body language is like, I can do this, and I'm strong, and I'm capable, and I'm fabulous. But his face is giving him away a little bit. And it's quite interesting, like I say, that stood out for me so much. And I am going to say to you again with that Knight of Wands, it's almost like, yes, you are capable, you are strong, you are wonderful and amazing, and, you know, all of those kind of things. But it's also saying to you that it's time for you to actually realize that you are not just the puppet, you are puppet and puppet master. So it's time for you to be your own puppet master in deciding where you go, what you do, how you do it, why you do it, etc., etc., etc. Lali, that was a very long reading. I hope it makes sense to you, my darling. Sending you so much love and so many blessings. Look after yourself. And yes, you know, things are going to be great. Things are going to work out fabulously for you, as long as you are deciding for yourself where, when, who, why, and what. Okay. Yes, do some bragging, Tiara. Do some bragging. Brag away. Tell everybody how fabulous you are. Tell everybody how wonderful you are, all your skills and talents and abilities, and don't leave anything out. Don't leave anything out. Lani says, thank you. I hope it made sense to you, my darling. I hope it made sense to you. I really do. I really do. Okie dokie. Let's have some more tea. Cheers, everybody. Okay, I'm just going to scroll up in the chat to see if I missed anybody from earlier. Blum, 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 blum. Alpha and Rensburg, you were one of the first in. I don't know if you're still here. If you've got a question, pop it into the chat. Diane, you as well. Elaine Kutsia, you as well. Shannon, you as well, my darling. If you've got a question, pop it into the chat. Okay, did those. Tracy Divine, there we go. Okay, Tracy, I missed yours earlier on. If you're still here, Tracy Divine says, my question is, will I get married to my current person in my life? Oh, so Tracy Divine wants to know, is she going to marry the person she is currently with? Let's see. Tracy Divine going to marry her current partner. Let's see. Is Tracy Divine going to marry her current partner? Okay. Let's cut the deck. Answer to your question, Tracy, is it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, but with perseverance, with hard work, with dedication, absolutely yes. This is also saying to you that there are some obstacles, okay? There are some things that we have to overcome first. Excuse me. There are some things that we have to fix, repair, mend, work on first. And only once we've done that, only then can there be success and happiness. But generally speaking, if you wanted just a straightforward yes or no, this is definitely a yes card, but it comes with conditions. As does marriage. You know, marriage comes with conditions, doesn't it? Absolutely. So this is definitely an interesting one for you, Tracy Divine. Just Spirit saying to you that yes, marriage is definitely possible, but we have to work on some stuff first. All right. Much love and many blessings to you on that one. Okay, let's just scroll down and see. Lynn, you've recently come in. Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome, Lynn. So Lynn Robert. Oh, okay, there's lots of Lynn's. No, no. Yes, no, Lynn Robert is the same one. Okay. So Lynn Robert says, hello, Rene. Have I reached my permanent home or will I move again? All right, so let's see. Lynn Robert, have you arrived at your permanent home or will there be another move for you? Let's have a look and see what comes through. Diane Gomez, thank you. I see your question. I'll do yours next. Okay, so Lynn Robert, have you reached your permanent home? Okay. Cutting the deck. Lynn Robert, have you reached your permanent home? The answer is, oh, I'm going to go with no. You know why? Okay, so let me explain to you why I'm saying that. Ace of Swords is about a new idea, new thought process, and it's a new idea or thought process that we have to investigate. It's basically Spirit saying that you're going to have this kind of epiphany, this kind of a brainwave, this kind of an idea that's going to come into your head, and it's important for you to follow through with that. It's important for you to work through it. So this is why I'm saying that you are probably going to move again because you're going to come up with an idea. Now, based on your question, which is about property and living arrangements, I am going to say to you with the Ace of Swords that there's going to be an idea around a new home, and it's leading me to think that you might end up building your own place. So, or creating your own place, because the idea to me is the architecture. Okay. So have I reached my permanent home or will I move again? I don't think you're at your permanent place, because if you were, you wouldn't have ideas for new things. And this is ideas for new things. So I'm going to say to you, Lynn Roberts, that if this new place is full of ideas, or if you have a lot of ideas what to do at this place, then yes, you are at your permanent place. But if you've just arrived at a place and you're not sure if this is, and there is no other conversations around it, then this is telling you that you're not at your permanent place, that there will be another place that you will go to, but there's going to be an idea around creation. Okay, so you're either going to build onto a place or build your own place or establish yourself in one way, shape, form or another. But the Ace of Swords, as far as answering, are you at your permanent residence? No, because there's still new thoughts, new ideas, new inspiration that's coming your way. So you might even down the line just decide, actually, you know what, this isn't where I want to be. And I actually want to go somewhere completely radically different. And that would be the Ace of Swords. It's that complete radical different that's coming through for you. Much love and many blessings to you, Lynn Roberts. Okay. Right, Diva. Oh, no, wait, I was doing Diane first and then I'll do Diva Mama. Diane Gomez first. So Diane says, when will my financial situation improve? All right. So Diane, let's have a look. When will your financial situation? When is a difficult one? Okay. When is a difficult one? And I don't know if there's a tarot card that clearly defines when, because our futures are not carved in stone. Our futures are based on a series of situations, a series of circumstance, and a series of actions. So I'm going to change your question ever so slightly. Forgive me for being so forward. But I don't want to ask when is your financial situation going to improve, but I'm going to ask, what do you need to know in order to improve your financial situation? Because I do believe, without even taking a card, that your financial situation can improve, but it's just a case of the way that we handle it and as to what we need to do in order for it to improve. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, Diane, what do you need to know to improve your financial situation? The Magician. I love that. So Diane, the Magician is telling you that you have everything that you need in order to change your situation. You are in control. You are the one that is creating the life that you currently have. So if you're not happy, if you're not enjoying what you have, if things are not working out for you the way that they should be, forgive my words, but it's your own fault. Because this card is saying to you that you have everything you need to manifest, to create anything that you desire. And this is why I felt like I needed to change your question from when to what. Okay, because when is, like, if you change the way that you are reacting, responding, thinking, your actions, if you change those things around your finances, I think your financial situation will improve overnight. But if you keep doubting, questioning, being insecure, doubtful, apprehensive, blah, 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 then it's like, you keep pushing the end goal further and further away. So I am going to say to you, Diane, that your situation is not as bad as you like to think it is, that you are in control, or you need to be in control, but I definitely think you are in control, that you have the power to change your situation in the way that you want it, in the way that you need it, in the way that is right for you. So take a minute, and by a minute I mean as much time as you need. Take a minute to actually think about what you're saying around your finances, what you're thinking around your finances, and what you're feeling around your finances. And if there's any doubt or insecurity or anything like that, they get rid of it instantly, because holding on to those kind of emotions and thoughts and feelings is what is limiting you. You need to believe and be assertive and be strong and be powerful in who you are and what you are, and then you will be attracting and manifesting more than you currently have. So the answer to your question is, when will your financial situation improve? As soon as you take control of it. Okay, simple as that. Much love and many blessings to you, Diane. I do hope that that message helped you. Okay, Lynn Roberts says, oh, wow, thank you so much. That has lifted my spirits. Oh, you are so welcome. I am so glad to hear that. That's awesome. Okay, and there was somebody, Diva Mama, what do I need to focus on? Let's have a look. Diva Mama, what do you need to focus on today? Diva Mama, what do you need to focus on today? Let's get the card shuffled for Diva Mama. What do you need to focus on today? Let's see what we get. Okay, Diva Mama, cutting the deck. What do you need to focus on? I'm trying to find a question. What do you need to focus on? Oh, your stress, your anxiety, your fear is what you need to focus on. So you know what, my darling, I'm going to say to you, we all have it, right? Nobody is immune from stress, anxiety, worry, fear, etc. Not anybody. I don't care how wonderful their life is. If somebody is living the perfect life, they still have fear, stress, and anxiety around losing that wonderful life. So it doesn't matter where you are in the hierarchy of life, everybody has it. But you at the moment, maybe you're not focusing on it, maybe you're not looking at it directly, maybe you're not acknowledging for yourself how anxious or how stressed or how worried you actually are, because this is the card of anxiety, this is the card of stress, this is the card of feeling quite overwhelmed by your situation. So Diva Mama, this is Spirit saying to you, acknowledge what you're feeling, don't suppress it, don't push it down, don't pretend like it's not there. You actually need to deal with it head on, because when you admit it to yourself, when you acknowledge for yourself what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're going through, suddenly it's easier to handle it, to fix it, to make it better, to make it easier. But when you put it away and you pretend like it's not there, you pretend like it's not happening or it's not worrying you, actually then, that monster just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger at the door. But when you face it head on and you deal with it and you acknowledge it for yourself, suddenly the big scary monster becomes this tiny little nothing in your life. But when you ignore the problem doesn't go away. Okay. So Diva Mama, there is something in the back of your mind here that's causing you a little bit of stress and anxiety. Deal with it, focus on it, and get rid of it. The quicker you deal with it, the quicker you focus on it, the quicker you look it in its eyes, the sooner and quicker it disappears. And then there's nothing stopping you from having an awesome existence. Much love and blessings to you, Diva Mama. Much love and blessings to you. All right, friends, I think I have done everybody, and we are at 50 minutes, which means it's time for me to say goodbye. I do have clients this afternoon. So like I said, I had my 1:30 client that had to cancel last minute. So I thought, should I do admin? Should I do other stuff? Or should I come and play? So I chose to come and play instead. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for sharing the space with me. I am going to draw just a single card for all of you that are still here. For those of you who were maybe watching and weren't brave enough to ask a question, I am going to draw a card for the collective. So a card for everybody, please. Let's do it this way. Oh, look at me. I can't even spread out cards. And I'm taking that one. Oh, and isn't that the same card that I drew for our card of the day today? Isn't that the card of the day for today? So if it is, because I really do think it is, I'm not even going to read it now. Go and watch today's video. I actually have to look. Hold a second. Hold a second. Don't go away. Oh, it's not going to show me. Yes, it is. It is the card that we had earlier on today. It is our card of the day. So the card of the day was telling you to don't get caught up in the chaos. Don't let the chaos of other people's lives and other people's situations get to you. You know, understand that sometimes things are just happening around you, but they're not necessarily happening to you. So for those of you who are watching and who didn't ask a question or didn't know how to ask a question or whatever it is, thank you, Tracy. Yep, that is definitely the same card. So it's clearly the message of the day, isn't it? You know, this morning my intention was message for the collective. My intention now was message for the collective, and it's the same card from the same deck. So same message, friends. Don't get sucked into the chaos, the negativity, and the drama that's happening around you, because it's necessary. It's not necessarily happening to you, but it is happening around you. Thank you for being with me as always. Much love and many blessings to you all. With love from my heart as always. Take care, and I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.